Hello, my name is Mike Hanrahan and you're very, very welcome to this, the first of a trilogy on the songs from the War of Independence 1920. I concentrated my efforts in County Clare, and over the last few years I've been finding some amazing gems of songs under all sorts of stones and in several of the libraries around the county. My sincere gratitude is to the Department of Culture, Heritage and the Gaeltacht under the Decade of Centenaries 2012 to 2023 for the support in my venture, and indeed Clare County Library, who have been exceptional in their help, and not least for their amazing collections that are online for all of us to go up and browse and enjoy. At the outset, I'm not a historian, and I've never claimed to be a historian, and I don't really want to be a historian. My driving force are the songwriters and the songs, getting a better understanding of the people who were writing those songs, telling their stories. Because from 1890 to 1922, I think there was a great cultural revolution that took place around Ireland. It was like a reawakening of ourselves, of our culture, our writing, our poetry, our songs, our language. And during my research over the last few years, I've come across some really interesting characters who, most of them came from the arts, and it was the arts that drove the early stages of this great cultural revolution. It was Douglas Hyde who once said in the 1890s, when this whole amazing period started in our country, and he said he wrote this amazing piece called "The Necessity to De-Anglicize Ireland" in order for us to find ourselves. And in a way, that's what I've been doing for the last few years, is trying to find the writers who wrote all those amazing songs. So I hope you enjoy it. Reading the books and the songs and about the characters, you get a sense of the excitement, the passion. There was humour, and humour kind of got people through the terrible atrocities and terrible killings and attacks and burnings. But we never lost our sense of humour, and I think that's so evident with some of the writers. One particular writer, which I will concentrate on today, is Brian O'Higgins. Brian was born in Meath, but spent so much of his time in Clare. He was a prolific writer, staunchly religious and extremely politically motivated through Sinn Féin, particularly in the latter days after the war, the Civil War. For me, I don't have much time for his politics or his religion, but for me, his songs and his songwriting is exceptional. He captures so many different aspects of the life of the volunteer. There's a great song that will come up called John Bull Buidhe, which is the battle between the sense of humour of the Irishman against that stoic attitude of the British who were governing the country. So I can't wait for you to have a listen to some of his really amazing songs. Brian Higgins. He was also elected in West Clare in 1918, while De Valera was elected in East Clare. Brian was elected in West Clare. He had set up a school, an Irish school in Carrigaholt. He had been sent around by Pierce to try and educate people on the schoolings and setting it all up. So that was his main gig, and he was also responsible for setting up the first court in West Clare. The Young Volunteer is a Brian O'Higgins song, which is really beautifully written. It kind of captures the essence of the volunteer's life, because there was only three major aspects of his life that he fought for. He fought for his family, his God, and his country. And this is so eloquently put in this song, to the air of Fána Gadan Le, the Young Volunteer. Oh, the hour has come to strike a blow for freedom and the right. Proudly, gladly do I go to meet the coming fight. In life or death, in joy or in dread, no power can harm us two. Under God my thoughts, they shall be of Aaron and of you. And the blackbird's song, it will fill the grove, and the thrush, she will pipe once again. All the golden dreams we wove, they will haunt that lonely glen. Our dreams of love, our dreams of joy, our dreams of peace, oh, a storm, they may ne'er come true. The prayers of mine, they shall never, never cease, for Aaron and for you. 'Cause my heart was yours through all these years. It was yours and the lands we love. We've pledged our faith in smiles and in tears to her and to God above. No foe can harm me in the strife we wage for Roisin Dove. 'Cause I've given my hopes, I've given my love, I've given my life to him, to her, and you. Yes, I've given my hope, I've given my love, I've given my life to him, to her, and you. The peaceful night that round me flows breaks through your iron prison doors. Free from the world your spirit goes, forbidden hands are clasping yours. The wind is our confederate. The night has left her doors ajar. We meet beyond earth's barred gate, where all the world's wild rebels are. I said earlier on that there was humour was very much part of the song tradition in Ireland, and I have discovered so many humorous songs, even when they discussed some of the most serious incidents that occurred. There was always that beautiful sense of humour that runs through the narrative and the lyric. Brian O'Higgins was a very funny writer. He was very strong and very passionate as well, but his humour was great. There's this song, one of these great funny songs is a song called John Bull Buide. And John Bull Buide is like a satire, tongue-in-cheek version of Ireland is talking to John Bull. And John Bull is basically talking down to Ireland and saying, you will do this and you will do that. And Ireland is actually saying back, I don't think so. I think your time is done. We have your measure. And that's what the sentiment of the song is. It's a really wonderfully written, every line is powerful. So this is John Bull Buide. And Buide, I thought Buide was kind of yellow. And it would make sense that he was referring to John Bull as being yellow. But my great and wonderful niece, Niamh Hanrahan, who is learned in all things of Irish language and the history of the Irish language, I sent her on a mission and she came back and said, actually in ancient Irish, Buide is just another name for John Bull. So that explains that. Hope you enjoy this one. Says John Bull Buide, come follow after me, and a friend you'll surely find me. Your hands I'll hold and I'll carry all your gold. you can jog along away behind me. Johnny Bull, Bwidda, we have found you out in Erin. No more like eels will we squirm at your heels, nor your cast-off duds be wearing. Says Johnny Bull, Bwidda, I'm the ruler of the sea, and the earth is mine for the taking. Give me all your apples, and wherever there's a breeze, I'll let you see the branches shaking. And Johnny Bull, Bwidda, your wily words be sparing. For the fruit's our own, and we'll pluck it when it's grown, and we'll eat it right here in Erin. Says Johnny Bull, Bwidda, I'm going o'er the sea to a land where there's lots of clover. I'll give you half a crown and I'll cut it all down, and a grave when your work is over. And Johnny Bull, Bwidda, my stalwart sons I'm rearing. No more by a soldiering they'll go, till they fight you right here in Erin. Says Johnny Bull, Bwidda, come along with me, and look no more behind you. I'll give you all you seek, and I swear to all you speak, if you let me cut your tongue and bind you. And Johnny Bull, Bwidda, it's a little for your talk we're caring. For a day is at hand when we'll hunt you from the land. You're a rogue too long for Erin. Johnny Bull, Bwidda.